This is Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts, and this is how to get used to seeing a knife attack in a fight. So if you walk down to your local dojo, we all pull out a knife, we all get in line, we all make an attack, and we all defend it. So I really don't want to get into attacks when you see the knife coming. The problem is you see a lot of times people pull knives out and fight, especially when you don't know it's coming. They'll get inside, they'll be close, and they'll draw and they'll kind of attack you when you can't see it coming. Now, I'm not saying this is going to make you invincible where you're going to always see it. Sometimes you miss it. I can miss it. It is what it is. But if you don't practice to see it, then you're never going to see it. So what I want to do is I want to give you just one simple drill today that I do that helps people see the knife in my class. So I have limited camera space and movement here, so I'm going to dumb this drill down a little bit smaller. It should be done bigger and faster, but I'm going to try and do it within the camera frame and a little slower so you can see it. So a lot of times when we spar here, what we'll do is just slow spar back and forth, right? We're fighting, he's punching at me, and we'll go back and forth, and we kick, etc., right? And we're sparring, and it's good to get used to that. But most people, when they come in here, they start focusing on their hands and their feet, and they don't look for anything else. What I like to do is give one guy a knife. And what I want you to do is I want you to put it away and don't worry about it. And so we'll start sparring, bang, bang, moving a little bit, and we're hitting, and then all of a sudden I'll let him hit me. And he'll come in and hit me again, and I'll pull this thing out and I'll start poking it. Because a lot of times stuff like that happens. There are times people don't even mean to stab you, or they don't want to stab you, but you start hitting them, and they start going on the defensive, and they just said, hell with it, and they pull it out and they start sticking you. Most people, when they come in here, what they do is they never look for this thing. You want, when you're sparring, to get used to the fact that it may not just be kicking or punching. There could be a weapon involved. So I don't know if you can see this, but I like to watch with my eyes like this, so I see the whole room. I don't stare at things. I want that peripheral vision. We're sparring, and he's punching at me. I'm watching everything. I'm watching his hands, I'm watching his feet, I'm watching his body, I'm hitting, and then what I'm looking for is that movement to where he draws. Right there. If I see him reach back, that's the one you gotta look for. You gotta see if the guy's fighting you like this, and all of a sudden he's reaching into a pocket. Well, he's not punching you, he's reaching for something. And what I like to do with this drill is don't pull it out a lot, because they get used to it. You wanna do this over a long period of time. Say you're doing this for 10, 15 minutes, lull them into it. So we go like this, and we spar for a long time, and we're sparring, and all of a sudden, you're not paying attention, this thing comes out. And I have to contend with this thing. If you're ready for it, if I just pull it out all the time, he'll always be looking for it. But I just want to lull him to sleep. Boom, 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 we're hitting. Oh my God, oh, here it is, and this is what he should be looking for, right there. He should be looking for that knife coming out of the pocket. And over time of doing this, you'll just get paranoid about it on some level. So if you go into a real event, if you've been stabbed enough in class and had that thing come out at you, you'll be looking for it when you're out there. So that's what this drill is. It's just an awareness drill. It's a vision drill. You know, you should do this when you're sparring too. A lot of times when we spar, you know, I'll add grabs into it all of a sudden, or tackles, just randomly throughout the sparring session, just so you get used to doing it. If you become that guy who just spars hands and feet all the time, you know, that's all you get used to. And you don't look for anything else. You want to be well-rounded. You want to look for guys who shoot. You want to look for guys who, you know, grab or choke, or someone who's pulling out a weapon. So just add it in once in a while. Don't treat it like sparring. It's not this. It's not that I pull it out, now we're going to spar with a knife. Look, I took my shot. I wanted him to see it. I put it back in my pocket. And then we just keep sparring. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow.